Hello everyone. Thought I would start with the babies tonight. Let y'all see how big they have gotten. They just came in from outside, so they're wondering. There goes Cleo. There's Tut. Y'all want to meet Angel? There's Angel. This is my precious Angel. Her's 13 years old. She says, leave me alone with that camera. She usually lays down on her belly, but somebody likes to pester her. Miss Cleo does. Yes, Miss Cleo likes to pester her. This is Cleopatra. She's wanting to get right up to the phone. Yes, she's going to say hello. Say hello. Do you want to give her sugars? Oh, she give you sugars. No, she give you sugars. She's rotten. She's rotten. Hi, Rona. I thought I'd show the babies tonight, since I didn't get around to videoing them last week, like I said I would. This is Cleo. If I could get her to sit. 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 Stay. Stay. Mommy. Here, Tut. Come on. Here. You sit. Tut, sit. This is Tut. Him's a funny fella. Him's a funny fella. Yes, him is. Do y'all want to say hello? Oh, y'all want to say hello? Yeah. Awesome. Mona, that is awesome. Yes, they both mind real well. Yes, they're just minding babies. Yeah. That says I want that phone. Yeah, that's what they want. They want my phone because I got something in my hand. Yeah. Tut makes funny noises. And Cleo barks like a boy. So Johnny, she does not have a ladylike bark whatsoever. No, they don't. No, she doesn't. No, Miss Cleo doesn't. Tut's mad because Cleo's getting camera view. Alright. But anyway, that's how much they have grown since I showed them to y'all. They're just getting so big. Okay, we're going to go to my craft room. Don't look at my dirty floor. Oh, that's a T-bone mishap right there when we had him. He tore up the floor. Okay, alrighty. Now then, I didn't get a whole lot done to my crafty room. Hi, Carrie. You just missed my babies. I was showing the babies. But y'all wanted to see my craft room. So I got part of it cleaned. But this is, I'm going to show you this first. This right here holds some 12 by 12 paper, and Johnny made that for me. I think he did an awesome job. Hi, Kathy. And then here, this is what I've got from Stampin storage for my, here, let me move this out of the way. For my 11. You did see them, Carrie? There's a little, thank you. They can be little stinkers. Anyway, hi, Kathy. Anyway, that holds my 11.5 by 8.5 cardstock. And then I've got the punch holder there. And my craft room is just a little cluttered right now. These are what's been retired. Gosh, I think out of the holiday catalog there. That's junk over there. Anyway, here's, so I got my ribbons stacked. I'm going to have to find me a better way that I want to do them. Excuse me. There's where, this is what we're making tonight over here. And then there's my countertop. And we got these cabinets on each end. Yeah, the drawer's open. I left the drawer open. Anyway, there's my countertop. It's that long. It goes from that wall all the way down to that bookcase. And then right in front of the bookcase, I've got these right here that hold 12 by 12 paper also. So I've got that with some 12 by 12 paper in it. And then there's junk, but there is where I have my stamp sets and those little things there. This right here is where I'm going to put the new stamp sets from the new annual catalog when I first get them. And then after a little while, I'm going to incorporate them up here with all of this up here. Excuse me, somehow or another. But anyway, that's my craft room. And behind me, I'm just going to tell you, it's a bunch of junk. It's junky piled up. So that's what I've really got to clean. Alrighty, I am going to mount my phone here on my selfie stick. I hope I don't make y'all dizzy. Now then, let me get this tightened up. It's wanting to lean today. Okay, now let me move it back just a smidge. Oop, that's as far as it's gonna move. Trying to move it back further than it wants to go. All right, I'm gonna see. That's pretty good. Okay, I got 3 cards prepared. Woohoo! 2 of them today. One of them I did the other day, and that's probably going to be the one I do last because I like it the best. The ones I did today, one of them is just real simple, real easy, real quick. And I'm going to show y'all what not to do because I messed it up. I messed it up on the other one too some. That's what happens when you're in a hurry and trying to get something done. At least for me anyway, because that's what happened. I was trying to get things done in a hurry, and I should have slowed myself down. But anyway, excuse me. I got this little horsey in my throat. Had it for several days now. So, anyway, we are going to use the Lovely Floral Dynamic Textured Impressions Embossing Folder. We're going to emboss this. Then we're going to use the Love What You Do stamp set. Now, this is what you can get in the bundles. I bet you I don't even have my thing in here. It's got my bundles. Yeah, I do. We're here. Let me get this out. Alrighty. Yep. Share What You Love Sweet. Right here. Whoopsie, you can't see that. Sorry. Oh, man. Okay. Share What You Love Sweet. The Just Getting Started bundle is $57. And you get everything that's pictured here. You can see it. And then a Little More Please bundle has a little more to it. You get 2 free items. Where in the Just Getting Started bundle, you just get 1 free item. But this one is $91.50. And Gotta Have It All bundle, of course. You gotta have it all. And you get 3 free items. And one of them is the Statement of My Heart single stamp. That this is the only way you can get it is to get this Gotta Have It All bundle. This is not, that stamp set will not be in the annual catalog. All the rest of these will. In the Designer Series paper, the Pearlized Doilies, the Share What You Love Artesian Pearls, the Rich Razzleberry Velvet Ribbon, the Embossing Folder. All of that is going to be in the annual catalog. But the thing that's not going to be is the Statement of My Heart single stamp. And this is the only way you can get it, is to buy the Gotta Have It All bundle. And it's $127.50. But you get a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff. And the 3 free items. So, demonstrators can go ahead and get it ordered now. But everyone else, this will be available May the 1st for customers to order. May the 1st. Okay? Also, I found out today, which I don't know why I thought, that us demonstrators would be able to order anything from the annual catalog starting Wednesday morning, but that's not true. there is a select items that we will be able to start ordering on May the 2nd instead of everything in the catalog. I'm a little bummed. There's some things I wanted to get, but I will have to wait till June the 1st. But that is okay. That is okay. I will live. I will live. And you know, can't have everything our way all the time. Okay. To use this embossing folder, because it's a dynamic textured impressions embossing folder, because it is really thick. You see how thick it is? It is big and thick. And the best thing to do is take your cardstock, which this is one of the new colors. This is, I have it written down, this is Pineapple Punch. Is that not gorgeous yellow? Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, the best thing to do is to mist it, get it damp. And I mean, you don't want to overwater it, but you don't want to underwater it. So I'm going to do it over here over the garbage can, where I won't get it all over my grid paper. And I don't know, I had some paper towels in here, and the life of me, I don't know what happened to them. I don't know, whoopsie. I sprayed water on everything else but I don't know what happened to them. I don't know if Johnny needed them for something or what, but they're not here. I'm going to lay it over here upside down and rub some of this water off of it to make sure there's not too much. Okay, I haven't even found myself. Let me find myself on my laptop real quick. I know I'm there. I know I'm there. Just let me find myself. Let me turn this down. Okay. Where am I at? I want to be able to see y'all, what y'all have to say. So, there I am. Okay. There. Now, alright, I'm going to move that spritzer out of the way, and we are going to bring in the, shut that drawer, Big Shot. So what we are going to do, this is the Big Shot platform. We have one acrylic plate, because it's so, the embossing folder is so thick, that's all you need is one acrylic plate. Discovered the embossing goes this way, and I did it this way on my card, my first one. I don't know which way I really want it. I'm going to go ahead and do it this way, but I want some extra room here. Let me see, how did I do it a while ago? This way, I think. I'm not positive. We're going to go this way anyway. Yeah, because that's the way it's going to be here. I'm going to try and center it like that. Now, when you run these embossing folders through your Big Shot, you need to have where it's folded towards, when you lay it down to emboss, have it towards the Big Shot instead of towards you. Because if you go this way with it, sometimes it can catch it just funny and try to roll it, and it can damage your embossing folder, and you don't want that to happen. You sure don't want it to break and tear it up, or even take chances of tearing up your Big Shot. Anyway, we're going to roll it through. I'm going to scoot it forward as it rolls, so I have enough room here. There we go. Okay, we'll go ahead and set Big Shot over here. These over here for right now. We won't need that again for just a few. And look how deep of an impression that gives. Is that not gorgeous? I love it. And see the cardstock. Hey, Jeannie Ruby. You'll have to watch the beginning. I showed the babies. And then I showed my dirty craft room. My cluttery, dirty craft room. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put that back in the thing. Okay, now, y'all see that embossing? Is that not gorgeous? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to stamp. We're going to use 2 stamps. It's a beautiful day. And then we are going to use these flowers right here. Okay, we're going to do it's a beautiful day first. We're going to use Memento Tuxedo Black. Okay, Jeannie. I'm going to ink it up pretty good. Seems like it wants to bubble up on here. Anyway, I'm going to tell you what, one thing, you see my fingers? This is one of the things I did a while ago when I made made my card first. And then I proceeded to get it everywhere, on everything. Then I'm going to come right here, and I am going to try to get the Y between those 2 leaves right there. Stamp it. Okay. Hope I don't mess it up. Oh, it did much better this time. Much better. I am pleased with that. Very pleased with that. The one thing that I did not do is use I was going to use my piercing mat under it, but it did really good like that, so I'm pleased with it. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and stamp some of these flowers on here. We're going to stamp some on the inside. I'm going to use the Memento Tuxedo Black for that. And go ahead and stamp. I don't know why I thought I just had to have this spot filled up. Stamp some for the inside. I think I'm just going to go, I'm going to go with 3. And then we're going to stamp some of these flowers on the envelope down here in the corner. So that gets our stamping done. I'm going to close this up so I will not get more black ink all over me to get everywhere else. And I'm about to sneeze, y'all. Excuse me just a moment. Excuse me. Shooey. Alrighty, we've got a sheet of Whisper White thick, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to fold it, give it a nice crisp crease here, the 4 1/4 mark. All right, now it's going this way, so we're going to go ahead. I think we'll put the inside. Whoops, is that all I was going to do to the inside? I think it was. Okay. Yep, that was it. We're going to get our fast fuse. I'm going to be so sad when end of May gets here and my fast fuse is discontinued, because I love this stuff. I love it. I love the good hold it gives. Of course, not whenever I'm messed up. I don't love it then, but, you know. Oh. We have been training the babies to walk on a leash. That's an adventure, I'm going to tell you. It is a true adventure. True adventure. They did really good today, though. We went a little bit further. We went all around the block instead of part of the way. Not that we have true blocks here. There's one in the middle, but we just live on one side, and ours doesn't connect, so we have to go up to the next one. Anyway, went all the way around the block, and they like to lay down. Tut laid down a lot today, but it was so funny though. When they realized we was headed home, they were very excited. Got in a hurry. Hi, Shelly. How are you? So glad you're here. We're just finishing up our first card. I'm going to now, all of these little spaces like this all over the card. I am going to fill with Wink of Stella. I just love my Wink of Stella. I don't use it nowhere near enough. Nowhere near enough. I'm going to have to start using it more. I'm going to try and hurry here. And, or that y'all won't have to be watching me for so long. Swipe Wink of Stella all over this card. It's just lovely. I love the sparkle that Wink of Stella gives. You don't have to put bling on then. You've just got your sparkly from the Wink of Stella. Right in the middle of these little flowers right here, I'm going to put just a dot. Let me fill this in here. Goes in. I'm going to dot these. Some of these have an indentation, some of them don't. But I'm going to dot those anyway. Dot that. The inside of these. See, it really does not take that long if you just get on it and, you know, just swap it on there. I love it. I'm hoping that y'all be able to see it when I get done. We'll see. Got all of these right here to do. Cute, cute, cute. I've been seeing some people take a sponge or sponge dauber and go over the raised part of it with ink to give it some distinction. That looks really good. I may try that next time I use this stamp. Just may do that. There we go. Now, that didn't really take too awful long. Anyway, I hope y'all can see that. I don't know if you can or not. That Wink of Stella in there. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, anyway, that's our first card. Now, my first lesson of watch what you do, do not do as I do. This is where I messed up. Gotta run. I'll finish watching later. Y'all have a great... Thank you, Mona. You too. You be careful. Anyway, I messed up here, messed up here. You know, then to top it off, I got it on my fingers. So I got it here. Covered, kind of shaded that in. Not too bad. You know. And then, of course, I had to get some on the envelope, but I covered that up with the flowers. So don't do as I do. Make sure you don't have, especially not black ink all over your hands. See if you got it on the back of the card. But anyway, here's our first card. Real quick, real simple, real easy to do. It's a beautiful day. You can send this to anybody for anything. Their birthday's a beautiful day. It's just a beautiful day to have friends. It's a beautiful day because the sun's shining. You know, lots of things contribute to a beautiful day, and you could use this card for. Okay, that's our first card. Now, our second card, we are going to be using the Oh So Eclectic. This one will be in the annual catalog again. So if you have not got it, you might want to get it. You can also get the Eclectic Layers Thinless Dies for this also. But I'm not using those tonight. I'm just using these. We are using crushed curry. We're going to be using Daffodil Delight, Pear Bassets, and Lemon Lime Twist. Our cardstock is Whisper White Thick, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And these are Daffodil Delight, and I cut those at, and I didn't write it down. Yes, I did. 5 1/4. 5 1/4 by 4. Okay. So that's what we're using for this card. going to do a little two-stamp stamping with it. And I'm doing it blindly because these being the red rubber, I can't see where it's going, and didn't want to get out my Stamparatus. I just thought, well, I'm just going to do it the best I can. And, you know, before we had it, and before we even had the thingamajig, we didn't have anything to line them up, so it's definitely says it's homemade. Okay, we gave that a good crisp crease. We're going to start with our crushed curry and our Daffodil Delight. I'm going to do our Daffodil Delight first, I think. Yep. And we are going to just stamp it right down through here. I've got something on it. What is that? I think that must be something on the cardstock because it's not coming off. Okay. Alrighty. Now then, we are going to use the crushed curry for this. And we're just going to take a wild guess. Look at there. Sometimes wild guesses are pretty good. And come off over here. See, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, I'm going to close these up for a minute. Hi, Becky. Glad you joined us. I'm not through with these just yet, but I'm just going to close them up where I won't get my hand in it. You know what I'm saying? Now then, we are going to use our lemon lime twist and our pear bassets. And we're going to stamp leaves up through here on this side. I'm going to go with that, and then this one, because these are a little bit bigger, we're going to do that and not that. Now, we're going to use our lemon lime twist, and this one is a little tougher for me to get pretty straight, but I didn't do too bad, I don't think. I did too bad. I think it's because I need to come. I'm learning about where it needs to go after doing my other card. That one's off. I knew it was going to be off. I saw it. I thought it was going to be off. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead, and while we've got everything out, we're going to do the inside and we're going to do the envelope. We're going to do the inside. We're going to use the leaves for the leaf on the inside. Here we are. I'm not going to come way up. Just going to come up part of the way. And then we're going to use the lemon lime twist. Okay, that's a little off. Not too bad though. Let's go ahead and do our envelope because I'm going to put a leaf on the envelope too. And then we'll come back and we're going to put a flower on there also. And then we're just going to do our leaf like this. Set that over there. And we're going to put, see if we can line this up pretty well. I'll tell you what, the other one's lined up worse, so this one's not too bad. So, okay, I'm going to close these up where I won't be putting my hands in them. Okay, now, we're going to come back. We'll set our leaf up there, or envelope rather. We're going to come back with our crushed curry and our Daffodil Delight. And we're going to put a flower right over here. We'll do our Daffodil Delight first. Put it about like that. Come in with our flower and our crushed curry. And we're going to about like that. That's not too bad at all. Alright, now we're going to close up our Daffodil Delight. Now we're just going to use our crushed curry. And we're going to use it for stamping our sentiments. What I'm going to stamp on the front is oh, hello friend. And I'm just going to stamp it in several places. And I'm going to do this over here. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to come right down there. We'll go right there. See? That's not too bad. Not too bad. And then on the inside, we're going to put Missing You. We're going to put it in about 3 different places. And I'm going to try and do my best not to do what I did on the other one. There we go. I didn't make a mess of those. I'm proud of myself. I didn't make a mess. Okay, now then, we're going to put our card together. There's our card base right there. I'm going to go ahead. Let's put the inside in first. Okay. Now, there we go. Oh, these little pieces of trashies are coming from. Okay. Now, this here. All right. Just like that. And there we go. Now, that one's a very quick and easy card also. You can send that to anybody that you haven't seen in a while, family member, whomever, you know. And here is our envelope. And look at this one. This is where I messed up. Right here. Disappointing. See, that didn't even get there. But look at this leaf. I really messed up that leaf. Messed it up big time. But anyway, there's our second card. Now, this third card, I like it better. I worked on it the other day and thought, all right, I'm really ahead of myself. And then here I am. So, we are using the Rooted in Nature stamp set that is going to be in the new annual catalog. There's 2 stamp sets to it. 1 and 2. 1 has trees and some leaves. 2 has they cut into a tree trunk, some leaves, and the sentiments. We are going to be using this tree right here. And we are going to use the Nature's Roots Framelits dies. And it has a framelit die right there. We're going to use that and cut it out. Then we are going to use the, let me see. You Are Wonderful stamp. And then Be Strong and Be Happy, Be You stamp also. This one's going on the inside. And the other is going on the outside. It's on this block here. So I'm going to move these out of the way. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get the tree die out. And then we are going to, oh, I know also what we are using for this is the triple banner punch. Well, it's really banner triple punch. It's what it's really called. But you know how that goes. We sometimes say the wrong thing, or call it the wrong thing, or whatever. I don't know. It's just easy to say triple banner punch. All right. I need to get me some dimensionals. I thought I was more ready than what I am. I'm not as ready as I really thought I was. Getting my dimensionals out. Okay. Let's go with that right there. Okay. Now then, we are using a soft suede 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to give it a nice, crisp fold here. And now, okay, we're going that direction with it. You know, I don't even know what I did. There it is, right there. Sorry, we're not going that direction. We're going this direction with it. I don't even know what I'm doing. We are going to use Tranquil Tide as our layers. Those are cut at 5 5/16 by 4 1/16. And I also have a piece cut at, let me see. Well, I thought I had 2 pieces of that. I don't know what I did with the other one. I guess that was the only other one. This one is, I'm not positive. let me check it here. This is 4 1/16 by 1 1/2. Okay, that's what size this one is. These are Nature's Poem DSP. It's the DSP that's made to go with this suite. It's awesome. And I have got 2 strips of it. I'm supposed to have, you know, there's supposed to be some more of this, and I don't know where it's at. I'm going to may have to cut some. There's my envelope. Alrighty. One of these is, let me see. This one is 4 1/16 by 2. And this one is 4 1/16 by 1. Yep. And then I'm supposed to have some scraps. That's what I'm looking for, is my scraps. Anyway, here is the Designer Series paper. It's gorgeous. Look at all this. Man, it's gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love it. Can't wait to get some more because I know I'm going to use more of this. Okay, I need a scrap of this. I'm going to probably cut it about, let me see. I'm not real sure what size I'm going to cut it. Put my trimmer down there. Well, you know, we still got plenty of time. Hi, Mary Horton. I'm glad you joined us. I'm going to cut this probably about, I'm going to cut it about 2 because I want to make sure that I have got plenty of space, you know, so I can, oh yeah, that'd be great. I'm going to cut it 2 by 2. Alright, now, I need a Whisper White piece too. Boy, I'm not prepared at all, am I? Maybe I'm not. I'm just going to get a scrap piece because it doesn't matter because I'm going to cut it down anyway. So, there it goes. There it is. Okay, now what we're going to do is get this thing right here out of the way. I'm going to leave the trimmer. I'm going to put it up there. We are going to take a piece of Whisper White. Y'all, I feel like I'm just plumb lost here with this card, and I don't know why. Oh, I know why. I need another piece. Okay, that'll suffice for that. This piece right here is for stamping my tree. And I'm going to stamp my tree in Tranquil Tide. And I have found that if I stamp it this way, I like the effect better. I like the coverage better than stamping it this way, which covers it pretty good, but I like it the other way a little better. Okay, so we're going to stamp this tree on this scrap piece of Whisper White. I'm just going to lay it down and rub it, give it some good love there. Now, don't you just love that? Don't you just love that? Tell you what, my scrubber is full over here. I'm going to move some of my stamps so I can get this one on here, because I coated it good. Alrighty. Now we're going to get the bookshot over here, and we're going to cut this out with the die. I'm going to close this right here quick so I won't be wearing it. Let me swap out my plates because I don't need the platform. I'm going to use my magnetic plate for this. And, let me get my die. Okay. Now, we're going to put our magnetic plate down. We're going to put one acrylic plate down. We're going to put our tree down. Then we're going to take our die and we're going to line it up the very best you can. I played with the other one a little while before I figured out how I wanted it and how I liked it and how it looked good to me. So let's scooch this up a little, scooch that down a little, and I think that'll look good. Now then, we're going to run it through a big shot real quick. I'm going to make a mess. I'm going to move it forward as it goes through so I have enough room. Alright. Now, look at there. We have our tree. Love it. I love it. I just love the tree. Okay, we're going to scoot this back through because what I'm going to do is, I'm going to set it back over here for just a moment. Then, we are going to, take our Tranquil Tide again, and we're going to use our Be Strong, Be Happy, Be You stamp, and we're going to stamp this right here. Look at there. Not exactly perfect, but that's okay because we're going to cut that with our Big Shot, so it's not going to matter as much, but it's not straight. We are going to get our layering squares right here, and it's too big. Let me see. That's the one. And then we're going to get a scallop square. There's the scallop square that I want. No, it's not. Let's see. Is this? Ah, there's the one that I wanted. That one and this one. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do these real quick. Okay, so we can put both of these on here at the same time. And we're going to line this up around this, where it'll be a square around it. It looks pretty good. I'm just going to lay this down, and we're going to put this scalloped square on here. Make sure it's straight. And we're going to cut those out. Uh-oh, I don't have my plate straight. Let me get my plate straight. There we go. Okay, I'm going to move it forward so you can see. Now then, I'm knocking my sponge daubers off. Now, okay. Take these, stick those over here. Now we're going to put the Big Shot back over here out of the way. There's that one. And there's that one. That one's going to go like that. See, I like it on the scallop square. Hey, you could use that for a frame. Yippee, you could. Let me see. Let me cut this out because that bothers me with it on there. I just want to cut it off. If it's not straight, then I don't care because I'm going to cut this down anyway. Now, we are going to, there it is. I knew I had my other stamp somewhere. Let's get our Tranquil Tide again. And we're going to stamp, You Are Wonderful. I'm going to put that on this. And we're going to stamp it right in the middle. Because I'm going to cut this down too. Because I'm not going to leave it that size. Because I don't want it that size in my card. Hi, Rena. Hi, Weenie. I'll tell you what, you're going to start from the front and look at the babies. I've videoed them first. Then their little stinker selves, because they wanted to lick the camera. They wanted to get their faces right in the camera. They didn't want to listen to me, which is nothing new. They don't mind real well, you know. So anyway, but they're there. And then I showed my cluttery craft room. I mean, cluttery craft room. I still got lots of work I need to do in here, and so I can get it the way I want it to look. Alright, we're going to just fast fuse this down on this scallop square here, like this. And we're going to put some dimensionals on the back. I'm going to use some of these here. Let me find my scissors. I'm going to snip some of these down like this. Okay. Okay, I need one more. I used them all out of that one. Here, okay. And tell you what, I always have dimensionals. I don't know what I'd do if I ran out of dimensionals. Whoopsie. Put that up there. Because I want this to be firmly on my card front. So I'm going to lay it right there for the moment. Now, we are going to get our banner triple punch. And all we're going to do is, this Tranquil Tide is 1.5 inches wide. And we're going to give it a little punch. This is 1 inch wide. Get it in there. Give it a punch. This one is 2 inches wide. So I'm going to put that one in there. And I think it may be a little more than 2. Let me trim just a smidgen off of this. And you know, I think I am supposed to have another piece, and I don't know what's happened to it. I'm going to have to find it. Okay, I'm just going to trim just a smidge off of this because I want it to fit in there in that 2 inch spot. Yep, see, now then, that's all I needed to do was get a smidge off of it. And it still isn't quite, but that's okay. It still looks good. Okay, now then, let me see if I can find me another piece. I know I've got another piece somewhere. Yeah, we'll use this. We're going to go 1/2 inch on this. If I can get it straight. It's kind of... I'm going to come back from this direction. I don't know if y'all can see me doing this or not. I'm just going to come from this direction. That is not right. It's supposed to be 1.5. I'm such a dork. And I think this is the wrong direction. I don't want the straps that direction. I got the straps going in the wrong direction too. Can you believe that? I can. I can. I do silly things like that all the time. So we're going to come here and we're going to do 1 inch. I'm going to do 1 inch, okay? I'm going to do 1 inch here. But I am not going to cut it that long. I want it, let me see, how long do I want it? I want it, I think I'm going to come up to like 3 inches here. Maybe that'll be enough. If not, I've still got some that will. Let's punch this one out and we'll see if that's as long as I want it. I might want, no, that's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Right there. Right there. Okay. Let's get this out of the way. Throw it down over there. Throw it in the floor. Now we're going to put this card together really quick. All right. I'm going to start with the inside. Do some fast fuse. I probably should use some Tumbo liquid glue, but I'm going to use the fast fuse and hope my head is not in your light so you can see. Go ahead and do there. Go ahead and do this one. Like this. This Tranquil Tide. Yeah, it's 5 5/16 by 4 1/16. And look at there, I got that crooked. That just, okay, I'm going to make that the outside, the inside. I don't want it crooked on the front, so we'll just flip it and that'll be the inside. And the inside where I got it nice. So, that'll be all right. Like I said, I probably should have, and I didn't. So, we are going to start lining up these, strips that I have cut, and we're going to put these together with some fast fuse. And we're going to line them up right down here where the points are. Get it over. Now, Now we're going to do the same thing with this one. This one is going to go on top of that one. And I do believe I have fast fused on my grid paper. I do right there. I'm going to get that up and put it way up there, out of the way. Now then, we're going to get this one. I'm going to line it up the same way because I want the tranquil tide right in the middle between them to separate them. But I wanted 3 layers to this. So now I am going to lay this. We're going to lay this down flat. We're not going to pop this up. We're going to lay it down flat. We're going to do it like this. And we're going to come in just a little bit from the edge here. And probably, I'm not sure, maybe a little bit more than 1/2 inch. Come in right there with it. Put it down. Then we are going to take our sentiment where we have got the dimensionals on it. And we're going to put it down before we do the tree. We're going to put dimensionals on the tree also, because I want to put it right here. See, I came down some and over some with it. Now we're going to put dimensionals on our tree. I'm going to put several on here because I don't want the tree sagging in any places whatsoever. I do not like my sentiments or my embellishments or whatever I put on my cards to be saggy. I want them to be held up where you can get the full enjoyment from them instead of them sagging down. You know what I'm saying? Just don't like saggy sentiments and saggy trees and saggy things. And then we're going to put this tree. It's going to cover just a corner of the sentiment square there and a little bit of the banner. And put that down. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to take this and we're going to get the trimmer and we're going to trim that down, because I'm just going to trim it down into a rectangle. And usually when I do this, and whew, I got to get that out of there because it can cause problems. I usually come up with my wording to about right there, close to the edge of this, because it doesn't cut right there. It cuts different than that. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side, and hope I can get this really good and straight, since I did not cut that super straight. And said, oh, it's not going to matter, but I think it would have. I should have made sure it was straight. Okay, now we're going to do it to this side also. Come out that way. And then we're going to come this with this one here. We're going to pull back this with this. I want it up that far. Okay, now that's how I want it. Just like that right there. Although it's a little crooked. Crooked maybe a little bit, but not bad. Not bad. Now then, we are going to place that right here with some fast fuse. Just right there. And then we are going to take this banner and place it right here. Got the same amount of space between the edge and it as we did the one on the front. So there we go. Let's get all the trash out of the way. I want y'all to have the trash in the picture. Hi, Deborah. Oh, thank you. Well, I hope you do. I hope you do. I start 7 Central thereabouts. Maybe a couple of minutes or so before, or 5 minutes later. But anyway, here it is. I did not stamp the envelope. Oh, we have to have our envelope stamped. Let's get our envelope stamped. Okay. There we go. And there's our envelope stamped too. Hey, we're right on time tonight, ladies. All right, so here's our third card. And here's the one I made the other day to practice. See, pretty much almost the same. I'm pleased with it. So there's our second one, or third one rather. This is our second card. Right here. And the inside. And our first card. Love that embossing folder. Just love it. Thank you, Jeannie. I just love that Wink is still in there. But there you go, ladies. There you go. I'm going to try and be ahead of myself for next Monday. I've said that before, haven't I? Hey, at least I had 3 ready today. Not been totally ready myself, but I had 3 cards ready. Anyway, thank y'all for stopping by. Just don't know how much it means to me. I just love it. I love it. I love it. And looky here, I can't even get everything in the picture. Here, let me get everything. See if I can get them all. I'm not seeing the picture real well. There we go. There we go. Anyway, I just love it when y'all stop by. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping and watching me mess up and watching me be silly and watching my puppies. My new puppies are on the first. I showed them very first thing whenever I started. They asked to see them, and I was going to video them last week, and I didn't get a chance to. So I videoed them live at the start. And then I showed my craft room, my cluttery craft room. So when I get the whole thing cleaned up, I'll show you all of it. But it's awful. It's awful. I have my little space over here that I work in, and I got all this junk behind me that nobody can see. And anyway, thank y'all for coming by. I hope y'all have an awesome crafty week. Just be careful. And I hope you have some spring or early summer weather. We have hit the middle 70s finally, and they're talking about low 80s by the end of the week here. So, wowie. Of course, they're talking about rain coming in with that too, like it usually does, but that's okay as long as it doesn't flood. But we enjoyed the weekend. The weather was beautiful. Got out and weeded flower beds and things that needed to be done. So, but y'all have a wonderful week. Craft a lot. May the 1st, that's tomorrow. Y'all can start ordering the Statement of My Heart. Is that what it's? Probably not even what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. I am pitiful today. Pitiful today. Y'all should have seen me at work. Share What You Love, Sweet goes on sale to the public tomorrow. So, if you don't have it, you need to get it. It's awesome. It's awesome. Especially got to have it all bundle. You know, I always have to have it all. Have to have it all. I need to make something, use the embellishment kit, because it is pretty wonderful too. And then June 2nd, you get to start ordering the annual catalog. And I'm going to tell you, it's awesome too. If you do not have a demonstrator, just get in touch with me. Be glad to be your demonstrator. Glad to show you how to use these stamps. Glad to have a workshop. Thank you, Rena. Oh, thank you. You're very welcome. I just love to share. I love doing Facebook Live. It's awesome to me. I don't mind the mess ups. Because, I mean, it's live and I'm only human. So, anyway. But if you don't have a demonstrator, I'd be glad to be your demonstrator. Love to have a workshop in your home or online party or anything. Just let me know. Message me, call me if you have my number. And we'll set something up. So, but that's it for this evening, ladies. Y'all have an awesome evening. And take care. And I will see y'all next Monday. Right here at 7 Central. Bye.